Hi, hello, and welcome back to Csk Season 3, powered by Wannaby. 360 degrees buyers only requirement listing portal. I'm the show host who brings the most, Tasmai Krishnan. Once again, very elated to welcome you all back to my YouTube channel. And boy, oh boy, it's been quite a while since I've greeted you all on this platform. But I myself am a cricketer, left arm spinner, and right arm batsman. So, very hectic schedule of matches for me. But I'm back right on time for the biggest rivalry in the IPL, the El Classico, the Mumbai Indians versus the Chennai Super Kings. And I'm expecting for a high octane thriller on this Wankhede surface because it hasn't acted even a bit like how it has acted over the years. It's been that one wicket that always used to provide good movement for the seamers early on, and that was the case in the Rajasthan Royals game as well. But nowadays you can see a lot of high scoring thrillers at the Wankhede, but it depends on which surface they are playing on. I have a feeling that it might be around, I think the 200 totals have looked like it's a 170 total. So I definitely feel there's going to be some assistance for the seamers and the swing bowlers early on. The ball will swing a little bit, and that jigs the question in my mind about whether Deepak Chahar might feature in the 11 again if he's fit. If he's fit, I think that's a no-brainer. But for whom, that's still a question mark. For Thakur maybe. But coming back, I think we are in for a great game of cricket today, and both the sides are coming in from two good games. Especially the Mumbai Indians, the way they started the season, the amount of hate that was thrown towards Hardik Pandya for replacing one of the greatest captains in the IPL, Rohit Sharma, even the greatest, if you could say so, with five trophies in his arsenal. And but now the way they've come back, I think it's because of one man's comeback in that lineup. First match, a golden duck upon his return. The second match, he rekindled all those memories that he continues to make very cherishable. Surya Kumar Yadav, 52 of 19 balls, if I'm not mistaken, a whirlwind 50, went for the ritzy shots from ball one, and he left no stone unturned to say that in case you were looking for a number 4 for the T20 World Cup, just don't forget the number 1 batsman still exists. A great knock from Surya that was, and I'm really gutted that I missed out on that review. But anyways, I'll touch upon it in all of my episodes as I address the players who impressed me a lot. And coming on to the Chennai Super Kings, I think the form in which they're entering this game for the Kolkata Knight Riders game is really going to help them. I think their away win, they haven't won a single game away from Chennai, but I think this might be their early break. But I think in Wankhede, Mumbai is as good as unstoppable because 11 matches that the Chennai Super Kings and the Mumbai Indians have played at the Wankhede, Mumbai Indians have won 7 out of the 11. But with all the yellow that is being bestowed towards the Chennai Super Kings, wherever they go, there might be a chance that this might also be another home game for the men in yellow. But coming on to the new ball attack for Mumbai Indians, the way Gerald Coetzee, Jasprit Bumrah and Hardik Pandya are going about their bowling early on, it's really creating, it invokes a lot of questions in the batter's mind on whether they should play them out, whether we should go for runs. If the intent is to go for runs, then it's a gamble as always because the edge can always fly onto the slips or the keeper. So that element of risk is something that they have to plan and take. They have to strategize on that. And I think the power play is going to be very crucial. The last 2 games, the power play hasn't looked as fascinating as it has over the years for CSK and over the games as well. And Rachin Ravindra against the moving ball, against Jasprit Bumrah's Yorker, I think that's going to be a matchup to watch out for because if Bumrah nails that Yorker, as more often than not he does, if he nails that Yorker against the new sensation, the new Sam Curran as of sorts for Chennai, Rachin Ravindra, then I think Rachin is going to have a hard time facing that moving delivery. But Ruturaj Gaikwad holds key. He played an absolute blinder in 2021, if I'm not mistaken, or 2023, I don't think it's 2022, versus the Mumbai Indians, where he sweeps Jasprit Bumrah for a 6 of the last ball. One of the most audacious shots you could ever see. So I really hope that Ruturaj brings back those memories. And just a tale that I'd like to talk about. This is a game that I hold very close to my heart. The CSK versus Mumbai saga in the 2018 opener. The return of the Lions. They come back onto the field. They definitely looked out of touch. Mayank Markande bowled an absolute magical spell on the stumps, just getting that googly to land like an absolute wonder. And then after that, Mr. Dwayne Johnson Bravo, DJ Bravo, took the game away in just 2 minutes. Came in and just tonked some exceptional sixes of Jasprit Bumrah, used his feet nicely. So that game is still in my memories. Kedar Jadhav, who receives a lot of criticism without any due, played a beautiful finish as well towards the end. So I'm really looking forward to this El Classico, and I already addressed the pitch. I think it's going to be a little early on. It's going to move a lot, and I think there's no better exploiter of the new ball with regard to swing nowadays than Deepak Chahar. He gets the ball to move nicely, so I really hope that Deepak helms the new ball if he's back. And Patirana is unfit, is what I've heard. That's what reports say. So Fizz continues his spot in the 11. Fizz has got to have a good game, had a dismal game last time. around, but he's got to have a good game. Tushar Deshpande is bowling wonderfully, and I'm backing Tushar Deshpande to dismiss Rohit Sharma this game. For some reason, I just have a feeling he bowled an absolute peach last time, broke through his defense and hit the off stumps. And I have a feeling this time as well, it's going to be a very similar tale to narrate to the next generation. So I think it's going to be Tushar Deshpande who will be able to dismiss Rohit Sharma today early on. And coming on to the batting of CSK, I think Ruturaj and Rachin hold key to their chances. They've really got to take up their chances. They've got to make the most of their opportunities. Rachin Ravindra has got to go out there and say, you know what, Rutu, you bat through the 20 overs like MS has instructed you to when he was the captain of the franchise. But I will try and exploit the power play. That's exactly what should be the communication. From what I've heard, I think Devon Conway should be available for the IPL from May 2nd week or May 1st week. If I'm not wrong, I'm not too sure. So I think only the first week it spans until. So I think he should be available. And one more facet that I would like to touch upon is the way CSK's batting has looked dismal against good bowling. In all honesty, Shivam Dube versus the short ball, I'm very skeptical about. I have a feeling the bowlers might go a little wide and short today with that third man fielder behind because of the boundary size. So I think that's always going to be a question mark because Mumbai's spin attack isn't great. You're operating with Shreyas Gopal and Piyush Chawla. So I think it's about time that some balance is struck and for their spin bowling. And if the spinners are operating from one end, I think Shivam Dube coming in will just absolutely massacre that bowling attack. And in the kind of form that Dube is in, it's highly likely that he will definitely decimate the Mumbai Indians bowling lineup today. And it's being the home ground for him, I think he's going to have a great game. And coming on to the batting chances for CSK, Daryl Mitchell has looked out of form. Daz hasn't been firing for quite a while now. So I have a feeling CSK is giving him a long rope, and that's the MSD and the Stephen Fleming mantra that continues to persist with the new captain in helm now. So I really have a feeling that today Daryl Mitchell might have a good day, but gets those pacers, will he be able to face them is a question. Jalal Kodzia is coming off a great game. He's bowled some beautiful deliveries, 4 wickets the last game that he played, and the previous game, the game before that, and Jasprit Bumrah, in the kind of form that man is in, you've just got to preserve him, just bottle him up, because you want him to play for the next 5 years to 6 years for the country. That is provided that he stays fit, because the way he's bowling, an absolute dream. Talk about perfect execution. The first thing that comes to mind for me is Jasprit Bumrah running in, leaving that short ball exceptionally, using his fingers to push the Yorker inside. With that action of his, when you're in like this, I'm a left arm seamer, but being a right arm, you can only probably get the in swing naturally because you're already here. You can't do this. But Jasprit Bumrah has now mastered the outswinger. So it's going to be a great game of cricket. And overall, I have a feeling Bumrah might go over excess of 25 today. For some reason, I have a feeling one of the openers might target Bumrah in specific. And it's going to be a great game. I'm really looking forward to this game of cricket. And I've touched upon most facets. The playing 11s, in my opinion, I think Mumbai will come in unchanged. They don't want to tamper with anything. They don't want to hinder their flow right now because they've just come into the winning streak. And with regard to the Chennai Super Kings, only possible change can be that Deepak Chahar might return. I don't see any other obvious change. They don't like to rejig their squad very often. So this looks like a very change that can add poignant power to their lineup, with Deepak Chahar coming back in, moving ball on that surface, has picked up wickets earlier. Can be hard to face him. And I think I've touched upon most facets that I had to, and no other matchup that I'm looking forward to barring Bumrah to Ravindra and Dube versus the Mumbai Indians spinners. I think that's pretty much it, and let's hope that ADIEU doesn't play a part in this. And coming on to the toss. Yes, the toss. I think whichever side wins, they're going to bowl first for obvious reasons. That the team that has bowled first at the Wankhede, or the team that bats second, they have a 54.25% winning chances. So that speaks again. It speaks so much about the factor that the toss plays on the surface. And nothing else, but because you would like to exploit the pitch early on when it's fresh, because once it's rolled after that, it becomes a little easy to bat on. So I think whichever team wins the toss, they like to bowl first. So this is just my thought process. This is my food for thought. And this is my thought process coming from my own food for thought. So I'm really looking forward to your thoughts on this episode. Any aspects that I forgot to touch upon, or anything that you feel I can improve upon, you can always use my comment section leisurely. Please do let me know what you thought of this episode. And signing off, this is Csk Krishnan wearing my Manja Sokya once again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Looking forward to a great game of cricket. There will definitely be a post-match analysis as well for the El Classico. Stay tuned for that as well. Until next time, signing off, this is your show host, Anbulla Csk Krishnan.